Modern Mahjong's back with part 6 of Now You Know. Today's topic, playing with a bettor. We love the feedback we're getting from our series, and we really appreciate that players and teachers alike are looking to learn official Mahjong rules, so this way, wherever they play, they know the rules and can recognize house rules. Let's start with the first question. How do you play with a bettor? The National Mah Jongg League Rules provide in Mahjong Made Easy. When the Charleston has been completed, a fifth player, acting as bettor, may bet on the player they believe is most likely to win. So what happens is the player walks around the table and just looks at the tiles on the rack. They don't talk to the player doesn't talk to the bettor, and then they write down who they think would win. The bettor should either write down the seed of the player or their name on a piece of paper, or there's some sets that come with an indicator. If the player doesn't think anyone is going to win, they can bet on the wall. Why would you bet on the wall? Or why would you bet on a certain player? You could look at the tiles and see how the player has them arranged. You could see if there's other hands that they're close to, but you could also gain a lot of insight by comparing the hands that everyone's looking at. So if you see I'm playing 2, 4, 6, 8 all in BAM, but the player next to me is playing 2, 4, 6, 8 in BAM and Crack, you know that neither one of us are going to give each other the 2 and the 4. So a lot of times the overlap is a great tell on who has a better hand. Does the bettor talk to the players or the other way around? No, it is an important rule that the bettor can only look at tiles after the Charleston's completed. The bettor must remain silent throughout the rest of the game. Players can't tell the bettor anything about their hand either. If the bettor interferes in any way, their bet is canceled. And this isn't just during the game. This is during the game, when an announcement is made, whether a hand is dead, whether the player wins, during the payment. The bettor is silent until the next game begins. How is the bettor paid, and how do they pay the winner? So you have to think of the bettor basically as a carbon copy of the player they bet on. They are paid or pay the same as the player they bet on. So this year, Mahjong Made Easy, page 25, 9b, was a little confusing, so we wrote to the league and they clarified it on their website. So how the rule stands now is if the bettor bets on a player that wins on a discard by another player, both the winner and the bettor receive double value from the discarder. So player A discards a 2 dot, the bettor bet on player B who calls Mahjong, player A pays both of them 50 cents on a 25-cent hand. The other 2 player pays the winner and the bettor a quarter. Continued. If it's self-picked, if the winner picks their own Mahjong or exchanges a joker, and that's the last thing they do, so it's considered a self-picked win, all players pay the winner and the bettor double. For those of you that play with pie, which is purse is empty, and that means you only lose up to a certain amount, the league did recommend when playing with pie that everybody gives money to the winner and the winner divides that. And the purpose of this is if somebody is short of money, both the winner and the bettor get less than the full amount. This is just in case one of the players is short of some money. Can the bettor bet on a wall game, and can they bet on East if they have an earthly hand? And surprisingly, the answer to both of these is yes. So we already discussed how a bettor can bet on a wall game, and the value for all the other players would be the lowest value on the card. So for 2024, the bettor doesn't think anyone's going to win. They bet on a wall game. Everybody pays them a quarter if a wall game happens. Here, the next part I find very interesting. The bettor is entitled to bet on East when East claims Mahjong before the play starts. This is known as an earthly hand. So clearly they can't bet on a heavenly hand because that's before the Charleston if East has Mahjong. But if at the end of the Charleston, East has arranged their tiles and they have, from the Charleston, they got great picks, they went a great way, they have 14 tiles which would qualify as Mahjong, bettor can bet on them, which is kind of like a windfall for the bettor because nothing happened yet and it's clear they have Mahjong. But as the rule currently stands, they are entitled to. What would you like us to discuss next? There's so much misinformation about house rules that are shared as official rules. Many teachers, players, and large social media accounts share rules, but it's the way they were taught or just the way they play, and they don't pay attention to official rules. So house rules can be fun and we appreciate them, but we really do feel it's important for players to learn official rules first. That's why we create these posts to clear up confusion, which we see in the messages and emails we get from all of you. So if you have a question and you want to know the official rule, comment below or email us at modernmahjong@gmail.com. If you or friends want to learn to play the official rules, check out our on-demand series. We walk you through in 4 75-minute lessons. We follow up with handouts before and after each class, and we include online quizzes to test your knowledge. It's $65 for the 4-part series, and you can register on modernmahjong.com. If you're going to be in the South Florida area September 23rd, come join us for a fun day. Meet, eat, play, repeat of lunch and mahjong and canasta. Details on modernmahjong.com. As a small women-owned business, the best thing is when you guys appreciate this and you share. Word of mouth is so helpful. So please like, comment, save, share. Share it in your story. Tell your friends. The more of us know the official rules, the easier it is to stop issues at game table so you can enjoy the game, discover strategies, and increase your odds of winning. We've mentioned in here our book, Visual Companion Guide for American Mahjong. It's available in both paperback and Kindle format, so you could see it on your phone or your tablet, have it game side. If you're thinking of learning canasta, check out Modern American Canasta, the complete guide, on Modern Mahjong and Amazon, and it's written by Dara Collins and Donna Miller Small. And one more thing, if you haven't seen our beautiful collection, we started with Mahjong dice and then expanded to so many more exciting and fun gifts and accessories in our curated collection on Mahjong and Canasta Gifts. Check us out on modernmahjong.com. If you haven't seen our YouTube channel, it's youtube.com/modernmahjong. We hope you enjoy this and wish you a great day and a great game.